Fill up your cup, because it's time for a warm-up. Breathe deep, stretch out, and let's get creative today on Adobe Office Hours. Nick, I don't know why I put the emphasis on hours. That felt really weird.
I don't know, but I'm stretching. I'm ready. This is our
Office
warm-up session.
Hours.
Let's do
Hi,
it.
chat. Chat, you're over there. Sorry, I didn't give you enough space, chat. There we go. There we go. We are doing creative
Hey,
warm-ups today, and chat, we've promised you 8. And Nick, how many do we have?
we have kind of 8.
8-ish. Yeah, 8-ish.
8-ish.
Yeah, that's the thing. We are teaching you soft skills, and today we're teaching you about how to pitch your clients on over-promising and under-delivering. That's what we're going to be doing today. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is Adobe Office Hours. Nick, if people have never watched before, what is this?
We are your weekly creative hub for anything, you name it. What have we not covered, I guess is the question right now, right?
Yes, and Nick and I were just talking.
Everything.
We are 2 months, that's about 10 episodes away from 4 years of Office Hours, chat. That is 200 episodes. That's pretty crazy to be passing another milestone with you. In just a few months, we'll have a big blowout party. It'll be a fun time with Office Hours. So today we are talking about creative warm-ups. We're going to show you how to get creative, how to warm up, and hello, our friends in the YouTube chat. This is you over here, YouTube. We have Bruce Gonzalez. We have Orange Pineapple. Nice to see you. And in the Behance chat, we got all kinds of people. Felicia, Alik. We have Christelle. We have Wade. We have Deborah. We have Apurva. Oh my goodness, so many people. Nice to see you all.
Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us.
In chat, we don't have time. We don't have time to chat.
We don't have time.
Because we are warming up. Nick, let's hop in. Let's just hop into the first one, right?
Let's
chat,
go.
Here we go. Open up Illustrator with us, chat. Open up whatever program you want to be working in, because we are going to be doing some warm-ups. And Nick, what is the first warm-up that we are going to be doing today?
Should we at least say, like this is a quick warm-up, something you want to do, like before a big day of work?
Yes.
Don't go right into the canvas. Let's have some fun. I love this idea. I don't do this as often as I think we should. So the first one, here's your challenge, and we want you guys to do this along with us. It's called the Shape Only Poster. So the challenge is to design a poster using only basic geometric shapes: circles, rectangles, triangles, no custom illustration or text. Oh gosh, I didn't realize our challenge was no text. But why we want to do this is it sharpens our composition and layout skills while relying on only shapes and not typography. Your choices, some ideas. You could set the theme by saying movie night, space travel, coffee lovers. I'm going with coffee lovers because I think I could do that in 2 shapes.
Okay. So Nick is going to be doing coffee lovers. I am also going to be doing coffee lovers idea. We have a new coffee shop that is opening right next to my apartment, and it's called Stray Dogs.
That sounds great.
Yeah, they have some kind of like connection with like local shelters and stuff. It's awesome. But since they said they were opening, I've had this idea to do a little poster for them. So I'm going to do that. And Nick, you are going to do a coffee lovers thing, right?
Yeah, I love the idea of that. Like just thinking, this has already got my mind thinking totally different than any other kind of project, right?
Yep.
I love it. And I'm not the best illustrator, so that's why I'm excited to try this.
Here's the question. Basic shapes, does that include the brush tool? Like, can I use lines, or am I only using like circles and squares and stuff?
Oh, I think a line should work. Yes.
You know what? No. I'm gonna do it with circles because just for the sake of saying that I only used basic shapes. Okay, so Nick's working with some squares and stuff. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to use a brush, but instead I'm going to use circles just to say that I only used basic shapes. So we're gonna have 2 circles here, and then what I'm gonna do is I want to create like this pattern, and it's called Stray Dogs. And so I want to create like a Dotson style like pattern. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab circles and then pull some of the curves of these circles using the scale tool to kind of make them a little weird and wonky.
I like that. That's cool.
And then what we're going to do, chat, is we're going to take these 2 and I'm going to go up to Object, Blend, Make, and then from there I'm going to select these 2 objects, and with these I can go to Object, Blend, Replace Spine, and it's going to put it on that kind of like angle, right? From there, I can go back to object, blend options, and change it to specify distance. And there we go. Now we have this really cool organic shape. And yes, chat, I could have literally done this like that. But I wanted to use all basic shapes. So I'm only using circles here. If you go to outlines mode, you only got 2 circles.
Dude, I like that.
Right?
We're both taking totally different approaches, which is awesome. I literally went to the idea. I want to try to make this one look like almost paper cutout overlapping with some drop shadows, you know? And the idea here, so I literally just made my first square, rounded the corners, and I'm doing this idea where I want to have like obviously overlap, like very childlike and something which was fun as well. So I've got these ready to go. Do you want to see a freehand heart, or should I use the curve tool? What do you think, freehand or the curve tool for a heart shape?
Chat, what do you think?
Oh, okay, let's do it. I think I have it on smooth out, so let's see.
So and chat, if you don't know, Nick, how can someone turn on smoothing with their brush tool?
Right here, double click on, I'm using pencil, but same idea. You double click on the pencil, and notice here, I get this little toggle here that I can get it very accurate to what I just drew, or I can get it quite smooth. And then you have all these great options as well. I like the idea of always fill the pencil stroke, which is a great little thing to have checked on so you don't have little closed sections when you're drawing. So let's try this. I'm going to say that, let's try that one. And then I'm going to do one with the more accurate. So we'll double click and we'll go all the way here and let's see the difference. Let's see if I need smoothing all the time. Are you ready?
Yes.
And I'm doing this on trackpad, guys, because I am mobile today. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at how much better it did for me.
Obsessed.
I love it. So I think I know which one I'm keeping. And again, I'm just trying to do some cool color palettes that I think kind of work nicely. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It looks a little brighter on screen, but yeah, I'm going for that dusty vintage thing. What do you got going on, dude?
So I am playing around with simple shapes some more. And again, we're doing the like Dotson idea is I've created those like little circle brush pieces. And then I'm using just rectangles that are rounded to make little legs. And then I use the Pathfinder tool with 2 circles to make a little tail. And then I'm also going to make a little circle here and delete one of these anchor points. And we'll do this as like a little ear up here. So we can have a little pair of ears for our little dogs.
There you go.
And so I'm going to group these together, and then I'm just going to move them around and put them on all these different pieces so that I have all these little dogs that are kind of, I don't know, hanging out in a fun little pattern. Hey. And I just got this new tool. It's called what's it called? I think it's called a chomp saw. And it cuts out.
A real tool. I thought you meant like something new in Illustrator I didn't know about.
Oh no, it's a real thing. It cuts out cardboard. It was on Shark Tank, and I kickstarted it like.
You got that one?
Oh, I kickstarted it like years ago.
Dude, I can't wait to see that.
And so I actually have one with the old branding because I got sued because I didn't have the right copyrights. So I have one with all the old branding. But I want to make a poster for this coffee shop, and I want to cut out a cardboard and cut out all these little guys and then mount them to something to make a fun little poster. And chat, I am obsessed with this.
That's great. What other things can it cut? I'm just curious. Is it
anything that's like cardboard thinness?
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And it's amazing. I actually used it the other day. I used it to measure stuff because I had like Amazon boxes and I needed to like measure stuff. I also just use it. See, we're just talking about how great this product is.
Yeah.
I actually just used it to prop up. I had a shelf that was leaning forward a little bit, and I measured the shelf and then cut cardboard to size and then put it under the shelf to lift it up on the front.
That's a great idea, dude.
Right? Okay.
I love those tools. That's really cool.
I'm obsessed with this idea. This is so fun. And somebody's saying I was able to view this on my iPhone on the Behance app, but my iPad user Safari won't let me. I'm logged in, but it's telling me to log in. No, Deborah, why? Deborah. No, Deborah. I don't know what's happening, Deborah. I don't know if I can help you. I'm so sorry.
What was the question? She was on the iPhone for Behance.
Yeah, it's not quite working on
the
iPad. And I don't know why. I'm sorry, Deborah.
I'm sorry.
But you're chatting, so that is a win.
Hey, you're here.
You're here watching with us, which is
we know you're here, which is just as cool.
Yes.
There we go. All right.
All right, I have one more pair of legs to do, 2 more pairs. And then I think we can move on to our second.
Because we got a few here,
We got quite a few to do. So what I love about this exercise of just using kind of basic shapes is that you can really flesh out ideas, right? I've had this idea since I saw their name that I was like, this would be just a fun little poster to have up in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And so this is giving me a chance to actually flesh out that idea. And of course I'd go back and make a custom brush and do like little illustrations and little like tongue hanging out and all that stuff. But using basic shapes stops me from thinking too much about it and allows me to just like get the idea out onto paper.
This is kind of fun relying on just this, right? Like the idea that we're not doing anything, can't do text. You're trying to say something that's used, like, what was this, coffee love? I love the idea of it. And I'm just thinking, does it say that, right? Are we there yet? I'm trying to do like a little book or a magazine here, a little tabletop. Like that was my idea. I love this. Now I got to ask you something.
Yes.
Are you approaching this new coffee shop for a little bit, maybe a little side biz?
Maybe.
Do they have good branding?
Here's the thing, chat. Yeah, they have branding and it's actually really good.
Good. Okay.
Here's the thing, chat. If you can do trade services anytime, do them. And so that's my hope with this, is that I can trade some services here.
I tried big time with something last week and it didn't work out, but they immediately wrote back with as soon as we're ready, you're top of our list.
Yes.
So that kind of worked out. But I remember our buddy Mike Jones was telling me all about how much he's done in the past like that. And it was really inspiring to hear that that's something we could do to barter our services. It's kind of cool, right?
I have a risograph printer because of that.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
I did a project for Riso, and Nick, the project got killed. I spent like a few days on it and got a risograph printer out of it.
Well, that's cool.
It was fantastic. They were closing up their shop to start something new, and then they ended up not starting the new thing, but still closed up their shop. Okay, chat. I am obsessed with my poster. I think it's super fun. Look at all these little dogs.
Dude, perfect.
Right?
I love it. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Let's do it. Yes. Number 2, Nick. Actually, Nick, let's show what you got. What do you got?
Oh, yeah. So here's my coffee love. Trying to put together a little, that moment when you're having your first sip and there's a lot of love. You're reading something.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. Number 2.
Next up.
Color palette speed drill. And chat, hopefully you're doing this with us. If you're watching the replay, go ahead, open up Illustrator and do it with us. Yeah. Color palette speed drill. Use Adobe Color or an online palette generator to grab 5 random colors, then create a quick social media graphic in 10 minutes. Ooh, we might have less than 10 minutes, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And why do we do this? It helps you get comfortable working with unexpected colors and breaking out of your go-to schemes. And let a friend or coworker pick the palette for you for a little fun. Nick,
so
where are you getting started?
I'm going to pick one for you, I believe, since we're already here.
Fine.
Is that what we should do?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to go. Oh, I don't do this. I don't click on the trends that often, but I'm going to find hello, there we go. Let's go back here. We'll go to create. Let's go to explore. I'll try something fun. Give me one word.
Chat, I leave it up to you. Chat, give us one word.
Help me out, and then we'll follow it up with a complete opposite word and see what we could do.
Yep. And while we do that, Nick, I am going to generate yours.
Go for it.
And I'm going to actually stay right here in Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to select all these and then go to edit colors, and go to generative recolor. And this will make a great palette for me. I'm feeling hungry because I haven't had lunch yet. And so what I want to have for lunch is I want to have a black bean burrito with salsa. And chat, you can put anything you want in here and it will generate color schemes for you. So I'm going to do black bean burrito with salsa. And let's see if we get a good palette here. Ooh, this is so Nick Longo. Like this palette here is very Longo Designs.
I love it.
All right, we'll go with that one for you. And chat is saying magenta.
Okay, we'll go back and do that.
Food. I did food.
Okay, let's go. Magenta. How about
magenta
jazz?
Food? See, let's put them all together. Magenta food.
Food. Let's see what happens. What do we get? Okay.
Ooh, so many options.
That's very Andrew. So let's download that.
Okay.
And I'm going to put that into the Express page at the very end.
Oh,
Look at us collaborating. So let's get rid of that one, and we will get. Here's our new one. Boom. There's your palette.
Cool. And here's your palette.
Look at us go, guys. All right, cool. Copy.
And chat, if you don't know, you can copy and paste directly out of Express with directly out of Illustrator into Express. Can I paste into Illustrator from Express? No,
you can't. Screen cap is probably the best way to do it then.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just download this page.
Here we go.
As a JPEG. Give me that. Thank you. All right, so Square. We are doing a little social media graphic here.
Yes. And what's our what I was gonna say, what's our brief again?
Yeah, we have to make a social media graphic using this palette.
And with any examples, what do you got? What are you thinking of doing? I'm gonna do. Might as well do we stick with the coffee, the previous theme, or should we try something a little bit different? What do you think?
We can stick with the previous theme.
Yeah, mine are very kind of coffee-ish. I like this one.
We're doing coffee, guys. I don't know why, but coffee is where we're going.
Yeah. Because if we do food, I think we're going to get really hungry.
Yes. I agree with that.
Now we can get some text in here.
Okay, I definitely want to, Nick is excited about text. I want to do some blobs. I'm a big fan of blobs. So what I like to do with blobs is just make random shapes, right? And so we're going to make this blue color. And I'm just going to make a bunch of little random shapes here, and I'll show you how to make them into blobs in just a second, chat. So we're going to blob, 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 and I'm probably going to move these around quite a bit. Let's blob over here.
Don't you find getting colors that are not your typical are sometimes pretty liberating when you're designing?
Yes.
Right? Like I can already see the difference there. It's pretty cool, dude.
Yep. And so what I do is I select all these, and then we go to Effect, Stylize, Round Corners, and bump this up to like 1,000. There we go. Hit OK, and boom, we got blobs.
Dude.
So
love it.
I definitely want blobs here, but I want them to look like cutouts. Like I want to do this like fun little cutout so it looks like it's dimensional. And then I'm probably going to put some text, but like weaving through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outline all of these. And then with them selected, go to Effect. I'm going to go to Stylized. I'm going to go to Inner Glow and change it to Multiply and then make it black. And then we're going to have a nice little interglow. A nice little inner glow that's like a shadow. Right? So now it looks like it's kind of cut out of the page and I have something behind it. What are you doing over there, Nick?
So I got my coffee love ready to go. I love these colors. Again, like I like being kind of pushed to do something that are not my typical. So this is cool. And I'm trying to do a cool little thing. I did a coffee lovers cafe in generative kind of vector, and I want to see what I get. I did a scene, by the way. So whoa, come on. Look
cool.
At this. That is, and I think, gosh, I can do the color. Let's see. Now, if I do edit color and generative color and click on this as a JPEG, it will take these colors, right?
Yep.
Let's try it. So let's go here. We go right up to here to the new edit color and generative, or actually recolor. Do the color picker, click on that. Oh my gosh. Did you see that?
Did it do magic?
One click. Look at how nice this colorized to the actual piece here. I love that. This is great.
It's magic. So I created a custom brush because I wanted to have stars in these little pieces. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a copy of these, and then I'm going to make a clipping mask. Oops. I need to have this be a compound path. And then I'm going to make a clipping mask of these stars. I just made a scatter brush. And now I have this cool like dimensional star scatter. I don't know where I'm going here, but I'm like kind of into it. It's very like weird retro fun.
Okay, let's talk about, we're still doing drills and we're still doing practices. So how do you like release yourself of trying to do perfection here, or how to do, like you should be having fun here. This shouldn't be perfection. You know what I mean?
You should just be having fun, chat. And I think that like doing something intentionally wrong sometimes makes it more fun. That like I hate these colors and like it definitely is not looking good, but I'm like, but is it fun? Like, am I having fun making it? And that's all that is important to me, is like, let's just have fun making it and not take any of it too seriously.
Don't you find too, it's like, this is, you're not worried about showing this to anybody. You're not worried about it matching the particular criteria of what you're working on, maybe some project.
Yes.
So I love that it has this freedom. And I think these are those things that everyone should try to do before their day. It's kind of do it with your coffee in the morning, you know?
Yes.
Have some fun.
Okay, so I'm putting text on a path, and I'm just going to have it follow
Cool.
kind of this, and I'm just going to do a scroll and stop, and this is the font I'm using.
Let me see. Oh, nice.
What are you doing over there, Nick?
So we got our now open Coffee Love Cafe. Kind of dig this idea. This is really neat. This was probably one of the best generative AIs I've seen it do in a long time. Also, what I did was I extended the background that it gave me, because it only gave me a small little rectangle. So the background was a fixed gradient here, and basically expanded it. And then we were able to kind of go right in here, and you could see oh, whoa, that was a bad one. It's all grouped. I forget. There's the gradient. So I was able to kind of extend it up to the top, and I think the Coffee Love works good there. These would never be my colors. Like, I like that this is so different. You know what I mean?
Yep, 100%.
This is great.
It's
all
fun.
Right, cool.
Okay, yeah. So I would never use these colors either. But here's what we got. I had some fun, right? Just like silly, fun.
It's a little Pixar-ish to me. The blobs.
So, you know what it reminds me of, actually?
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Oh,
right?
Totally.
And hold on. Yeah, Nick, we're going to go to your screen because I need to Google this to see. Oh. I think it's Chucky's shirt that he wears.
Yes.
Okay.
Or the ball.
Yes. Okay. It's
ball.
Very okay.
He has a ball on his shirt, right?
He has like a ball on his shirt, but like it's pretty close. Like it's just as the color scheme is right.
There it is.
That's no. It's Rocco. Hold on. This is what chat. This is another thing. You can very much just chase little sidetracks, and sometimes it's fun. This is 100% like the shirt and the colors. That's where I landed.
Dude, my first job, I got to design a display for Rugrats toys.
See,
oh my god,
so much cool
stuff. It was pretty hilarious. I would see if I could find the picture of it.
Yes, please do. Okay, so while we do that, I am going to talk about our next one. The next one that we are going to do is a typography mashup, and this is fun. Bethany Heck is like one of my favorite designers, and I've seen a talk that Bethany did about how to balance different fonts, and like Bethany balances like 5 or 6 different fonts, and they look so good together. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a little hierarchy and see if we can balance fonts. Maybe we make a little badge here.
Let's see.
And chat.
A badge is a cool idea.
Here is our charge to you. Choose 2 completely different opposite fonts and create a word mark, logo, or phrase design. We're going to do a badge. Why? It challenges your typography skills and helps you think about font pairings in new ways. And the twist, only use black and white to focus purely on composition. Ooh. This is going to be a fun one.
Oh, we get only black and white. Well, for hierarchy, no, I like that idea.
Yeah,
I'm down with it.
There's no way. So, I'm not going to start in Adobe fonts. It's too much. It's too much to start in Adobe fonts, but I am going to start here in Illustrator to just play around in creating a badge.
Nice.
And we are going to do pickles because everyone's talking about pickles because Tommy Pickles now. So
there we go.
And we're just going to do a blind scroll and stop. Nope.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Okay, I love that idea.
Ooh, okay, this is fun. All right, and so now I want to try to like build something off of this. And if you have a good knowledge of type, you can start to think of like what goes with this. And I always think of contrasting like vertical and horizontal and trying to like get some contrast between them.
Or extended and expanded, like 2 different ways to do things. Cool.
Yes.
All right. Oh, let's pick some fonts. I have no idea what to do here. Let's see. You just did randoms?
Yes. Well, I started with a random, and then I'm going through like filters in my brain of what could work. And working with the filters here in Adobe Illustrator to just find something that is like fitting what I want it to be.
Gotcha. Let's see.
I think I want Condor for this, chat. Actually, okay, let's do. This is so crazy. Let's see. Let's do Peter Piper's
Love
Pickles.
We need a good script? What can
Yes.
we do?
And I hate chat the way that this inline is. And so there's no rules against us outlining this. And I'm just going to get rid of these inlines because I don't like them with my pairing. Oh, that's going to be super annoying. Do I go here? Yes. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's see what you do. I like the combination there. That's really cool. That's great. All right. So black and white only. Ooh. Let's see. So some things you can do are all uppercase and then upper and lower. So I'm going to do the Rugrats podcast. Why not?
Why not?
And here I'm thinking like this, without being the actual Rugrats font, is just as playful. I love that it's a little bit action oriented. It's moving. It's got an italicized, but it feels kid-like. But it also feels like, wouldn't this be funny? Like, I bet it exists, but someone doing a podcast and talking about episodes of Rugrats.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Like, I'm sure it could exist. And then I chose this one here, which is called Bakery. And what I love about this is it's rough. It has that hand drawn. Like, I always look for something that's common in both of them, but then everything else should be a complete opposite, right? So
yes.
What I like about this, but the one thing I would do to make it the same is see how one's italicized a little bit more. So Rugrats is a little bit more. So all I'm going to do is use our little shear tool and kind of like move it so it's the same as podcast. And there we go. I also think when you have an upper and lowercase, what I like to do is, let's say I'll do a create outline, I'll ungroup it, and I'll kind of drop the P a little bit and raise the other ones so it fits a little bit better.
Okay.
Kind of like that. And then center it nicely, find a good spot. Kind of like that. What else do we have to do for this challenge? Was there anything else we're forgetting?
That's Black it. And white. I'm just kind of doing a bunch of different fonts.
Yeah.
Let's see. I hate chat. This is my number one pet peeve. Okay, look at these letters. Hold please. Okay, watch. So these letters, hello, right? Nice, wide, looks good, love the font.
Yeah.
But then I go and do a number. Why is the number like that? Why?
They didn't do numbers.
It just is completely different.
Wait, is it actually is that the font, or did it default to like what you're using? Maybe they didn't do letters. They didn't do numbers.
No, that's what it is.
That is a different font. No, that is their version of
okay.
But it's not expanded the way the rest of the font is. Come on now.
Fresh and fresh and organic. No, that's too long. These are going to be vegan pickles, chat.
Okay.
These are vegan pickles solely for the sake of me needing it to be vegan pickles to space it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. When you're in control of how many letters a word can be, everything works. That's awesome.
And we're going to do... Let's do maybe one more. I'd maybe put something up. Actually, we're only using type. Okay, let's do one more font.
Oh, that's right.
And I want it to be... This might not work, but I want to put a script in here, chat. Let's see if we can get a script. I'm going to use Yellowtail, which is my favorite.
What's the font you're using for the Peters there again? What's that one called?
Boulangerie?
Yeah. That's one of those ones I've tried to use so many times, but I always turn away from it because it feels like there's so many serifs on it that every letter starts to look the same.
Yes.
You know? It's hilarious. But it's a beautiful font. I would love to find a use for it. Let's see. I'm going to do one. We got time for one more, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rugrats. What else can we do? I do like that first one. It came out fun. Let's go. Is there anything child? No. Kid? In fonts? No.
All right, chat. Do these all work together? I think that they do. I'm actually not crazy about this being slanted, so I'm going to use the shear tool. This is such a no, but I'm going to use a shear tool to try to bring it back up. I'm not mad about this.
That's a fun little batch. I could see that going on a little jar of pickles.
A little pickle jar? And I'm going to add colors, chat, because it's my stream.
It's my warm-up.
It's my warm-up. This is, yeah.
It's your warm-up. You can make whatever you want.
Yep. Okay, stay picking. Great. We're going to add some colors here. Okay, this is so fun. I am the least amount of angry about this.
Oh, this is a tough. Look at this font. Trying to find a good.
Oh my goodness.
Like trying to find something to go with that Rugrats is like, it has so much personality that your secondary has almost got to be kind of just very simple. Right?
Yes, and somebody asking, who is the designer that you talked about? Bethany Heck.
Oh, she did the type pairings, right?
Yes, Bethany Heck is the one that I was talking about. Yeah.
Our buddy Matt Dawson used to do that. He did Type Tuesdays, and on his Instagram.
Yes.
And he would do these great type pairings. I think if you do hashtag either Type Tuesday or look up Stay Gray Pony Boy on Instagram, you'll see what I was talking about. Those were I love seeing the inspiration there, because I think this is one of those things that we can all use a little bit more kind of like warm up on to make sure it works.
Yep, 100%.
There's so many. It's like taking two stock photography images and making them work together. You know what I mean? It's somebody else's design. You're picking it for personality, but you want to make sure they have a beautiful kind of coexistence here, you know?
Yes.
Oh, when all else fails, Rockwell.
Oh, love a good Rockwell. Can't go wrong with Rockwell.
No. Or Memphis. That's another one that's very similar. Let's see. Do we have a bold? Oh, we do. And we're going to space this one out. Let's go. Oh, even more. We need like 2,500. Let's see.
Chat. I just need you to know I'm so proud of this. Like, it looks so good.
It's so pickly.
It's so pickly, right? Like Wait, just.
That's your tagline. It's so pickly.
It's so pickly.
Here we go.
I love this. Okay.
This is fun. Cool. All right. Are we good? We want to shoot for the next one, or what do we want to do?
EY? Pickly with a Y?
It's your warm up. You can spell it however you want, dude.
All right, chat. I'm so happy. Chad, I did it. I did a good thing. It's usually like Nick's show of like doing awesome stuff when we do these. And I'm very proud that I made a good thing.
Take a bow, buddy. Take a bow.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Let's go find out what's next here.
Yes. Let's do our next one here.
That was, find a feature.
Ooh, find a feature. Yes. So this is going to be a fun one. We are doing find a feature, and Nick, go ahead and let us know what we're doing.
Yeah. Here. So search through the menus and drop downs. Ooh, we have what we're going to try, right? Find a tool or feature that you haven't used before. Why? Well, it helps you better understand the basics and the advanced skills that the app has, for sure. And the twist is use a tool you know, but figure out a different way to use it.
Yes, and I did that on the first one. Is we use the blends to make basically a basic brush. But it was a way to try something new. So Nick, what are you going to be starting? How are you going to tackle this one?
There's so many different things we could do. I know the one you want to do, for sure. So I'm going to see, I'm going to scroll through here and say, let's see, view would not, that's just view. Let's go with effects. What have I never used in effects? Distort, diffuse glow. I don't think I've ever used that.
Ooh.
Or I'm going to go with.
I'll give you some of those. Some of those get really fun.
These are right up your alley.
All right, cool. So Nick's going to play around with those and find something. I am going to jump into right away, chat. You've probably turned this on accidentally. We're going to use a perspective grid. And chat, I don't even know where it is. Okay, it's here. There we go.
We are going to
show grid.
Yeah.
And I don't know how this works. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to turn it off. And so we are going to give that a shot. And I think...
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, chat. I think how it works is I can like draw.
You choose?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you see the little icon on the top? You choose here which one you are drawing on. So if you're on the right, you click there. And now anything you draw will go to that. See that how the blue is selected? Isn't that cool?
Wait, I like this.
It's really neat.
Oh, and then it like will stay on that perspective. So this is great for like doing isometric stuff.
There you go. That's totally up your alley.
Wait, I want to go to the other side. How do I go to the other side?
Oh, do you have that little icon?
Wait, what happened? Yeah, I have the little icon right here.
Let's see. Why is that not working? You're supposed to click
Do I need a
on one of
shape?
the,
Oh no.
let's see.
Oh,
Go
there we
back
go.
to
I got
here.
it. I got it. I got it. Okay.
Did it work?
Yes.
So you tried another plane and it's actually attaching it to that side, right?
Yep.
There you go. Let's see. Let's go here. We're going to do a new one. I'm going to find, let's see. We liked.
Okay. Do I need to have a tool selected? I need to have a tool selected. Okay, and then I can turn off an active grid.
Okay.
Wait, can I like place it on a grid? What's happening? Chat, I'm obsessed. I like this. This is fun. And yes, there are spots happening. Nick, what are you doing over there?
All right, so we're going to go back to our little distort here in effects, and I'm trying the diffuse glow. Oh, it opened up. Wait, I have to bring this over and show you guys. Look what it did.
Yes. So, Nick, I will give you some information about the menu.
This
actually,
is right out of Photoshop.
It is out of Photoshop. So the bottom half of your effects in Illustrator are actually Photoshop effects that are being applied in Illustrator. So they are all raster, but I use them all the time to do effects and then auto trace and crush it down to create something cool.
So look at that. We've got some cool little features here. Try the paint one. Oh, this is cool. Artistic.
Oh no, I turned off my perspective grid. Okay.
Oops. We have stylized. We have sketch. So I guess, oh, look at that. It did just a beautiful gradient. I think it works better with maybe photography rather than just solids.
Yes. So something that all right, Nick, I'm jumping onto yours. Something that I like to do with those is work with type. So if you create like different, like type that has different shapes and stuff,
let's try that.
You can create some really cool effects with type. And I'm going to hop over here real quick. So like my favorite one to do is I'll make it like a mid color and then go to effects and go to, where are you? Plastic wrapped is the one I'm looking for. Okay. You can go to sketch and then go to Chrome and it's going to create this super cool, what is this window? Hold on, chat. This is insane. This is okay. This is too much. Okay. So it's going to create this really cool Chrome effect. So you can change the amount of detail. Maybe you want it to be a little more smooth. And then what I like to do is I'll like click through these and see if any of them look interesting. I like the Chrome. There also is a plastic wrap one.
Yep.
That looks
I've
really
used that
good.
in Photoshop a few times. That's pretty cool.
And so you can go through here. Let's do our Chrome. And then we just hit OK. I maybe want to make it black to give us more. And then I will rasterize this and then do an image trace of black and white.
Look at that.
And now I have it in vector and have this like cool kind of distorted type.
That's like a whole other font. This is cool. Look at this. It kind of did like distorted like little pool tile.
Yep.
Oh, that's so neat, dude.
Oh, and chat, you want to see how to make a cool little texture? So you take your type right here, go to Effect, Pixelate, Mezzozoint, set this to coarse dots, hit OK. And then again, all we're going to do is we're going to rasterize that and then come to our black and white logo and boom, textured text.
That's so great.
So easy.
Look at that. So and now this has to be expanded, I'm assuming, first. Let's see what happens. There we go. So we expanded it and now we have, is it actual? It's still not pixel. So it's still rasterized, I'm assuming.
It is, yes. Everything below that break line is a Photoshop raster effect. But you can very easily go in here and do a auto trace or image trace.
Oh, there we go.
However many colors.
You do 3 colors, see what happens. Very cool. Check that out. Oh, and these are, I love that can actually make a really cool little pattern. Look at that.
Oh, that is fun.
Kind of feels a little contemporary. I love that. Totally random.
Yes, it's mezzo tint. Sorry, chat. It's
yes.
I pronounced it wrong. Mezzo tint. Mezzozoint. I've always called it mezzozoint in my brain, but I've never said it out loud.
Yeah. There's so much you could do with these features. I love that it just pulls the same thing that you're used to in Photoshop and just let's have fun with it. Right?
Hold on. What font is that?
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is Nikki Regular.
Nikki Regular. Is that an Adobe font?
I don't think so. No, it is not.
Dang it, Nick.
I'll send it your way.
Okay.
We got connections, baby.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's really nice.
So it reminds me of like Bookman.
Oh, with a little bit of personality.
Yes, 100%. It's like Bookman, but like sassy.
Just a little, yeah. It went away for the weekend.
It went away for the weekend. That's what we need. We need to do a podcast that's like a dating show, but it's us talking about fonts.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Font matchups.
Right? Little speed dating. All right, chat. Next up, we have a very fun thing that I like to do called Find a Feeling. And this is kind of an exercise to get you thinking differently. Switch up your senses and try to create a visual to represent something that isn't so visual. How does a smell look? What color is the feeling of scraping your knee? It helps you to understand how to be a visual translator. And the twist, you can only use simple shapes and black. We don't have to do that. If you want to make it harder, you can do that.
Okay.
So Nick, think of a invisible process. Think of a smell. Think of a taste. Something that you can. What are you thinking of?
Curiosity.
Oh, okay. Nick is gonna make a graphic for curiosity. Do I have a candle on my desk? I don't. I usually have candles on my desk. I was gonna do like the smell of a flavor of one of my candles.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. What about? And this could be visuals of all kind, or are we restricting ourselves to only shapes?
Anything you want.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this one.
You're in Express?
Yeah, why not?
All right,
it's so easy.
I'll come over.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick, you are doing
curiosity.
Curiosity. Okay, I'm going to do.
Ooh, can we do motion?
Yes, I think I'm going to do like laundry, like fresh laundry.
Oh, now have we talked about this? How do you explain certain smells? Like how do you like bubble gum? What would you say bubble gum is a combination of, or is it just bubble gum? The smell.
Bubble gum.
Isn't that it's the hardest one to kind of like.
I like that.
And that's why it kind of reminds me of this. It's like these are things that are not. There's no visual icon or something.
I would almost describe it as, this is so crazy, I would describe it as like sugar toothpaste. Like to me, it's toothpaste with sugar in it. Like
it's almost 100%. Cotton candy and a little bit of sour.
Yes. And someone's saying Express is allowed. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Nick is over here working
chat approved.
Yes. Yeah. And I want to do.
This has a little motion.
I'm going to do laundry, and I'm trying to think of like how to represent this. I almost want it to be like a dirty to clean kind of thing. And so I think what I'm gonna. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna use Firefly. No, I'm not gonna use Firefly because we're using Firefly in the next one. Ooh, I'm gonna use this.
Ooh, what is that?
Right?
Did that just show up?
Yeah, it was just an element that was in there.
Did you just like? Wow, you lucked out on that first.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
okay. I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but I like this one.
Oh, this is cool. I think I'm gonna do major animation here. So let's see. What else is you're curious about? You got mind, thoughts, color, I guess.
And Wade, we have another link that is going to be allowed in the chat. Sorry, we're not allowed to have links in the chat. That's a rule, but we do make exceptions. And you can also go put that in the Discord, discord.gg/ACC. You can post in our Discord, but Wade will let that one stay. Somebody does fashion fonts that matches, which is really cool. It's cool stuff. All right, what I'm going to do is I want to make a bunch of copies of this, and then I am going to, I'm going to make a bunch of copies of this, and then I want to change the saturation to be like that it's laundry or like getting cleaned.
Let's see.
I think it's a good idea.
I can't wait for I bet this is coming, but like directional animation in Express.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Or you could start it in the same spot and let it go. Let's see. Out. Let's see. Tumble out. Oh, that works. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, you can do a lot of different things.
So let's do this here. This will be tumble out.
Thanks, Wade.
Thank you, Wade.
And chat, Wade has been our mod for office hours for I think literally the whole time. Did we ever have a different mod?
I'm sure once or twice to substitute
Oh,
for the
yes,
original,
for sure.
right?
But wait, did you start on office hours and have stayed on office hours pretty much the whole time? I feel like maybe we had Cody or Val at some point, but I don't remember.
He was probably on vacation or something, you know.
When he decided that he hated us. He's like,
this is a these guys. This is a 3-person team for sure.
This is not working. This is.
I know, man.
Mine is looking so bad.
I'm trying to mimic, you know, that one GIF where the one woman's like looking in space and all those things are like going around her, like she's thinking.
Yes.
Like the beautiful mind thing.
Yes. That's also, chat. Here's a pro tip as well. If you have something cool, like don't let it go. So like I was working and it was changing like the contrast and stuff and got this color scheme that I think is freaking gorgeous. And so what I'm going to do is I want to have this. And so I would come in here and I would maybe, let's download this page. And then I'm going to come into Illustrator and I want to see what this looks like as a color palette, because I really like that. And Wade says he needed a break a few times. That's fair. That's fair. It's a lot.
That's great, dude.
Oh, I'm definitely not downloading the right page if it's taking this long.
That summarized the whole thing in very quickly there, Wade. I needed a break.
Chat, we have one more exercise after this. I know we told you 8. We did 6, but then we do have 8. So we have 2 that we added on.
Breathe.
Why is this taking so long? Did I select too many pages? Am I doing... What happened? Did you just make a PDF? Oh, I just made a PDF. I selected the wrong thing, chat. That's fine. Well, I exported all the pages as a PDF.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to do a little overlay of another media. I'm going to try... Let's see if Brainstorm... We get anything here.
Ooh, okay, so what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to grab... just a bunch of random boxes. I'm going to make these different colors. And this, I can actually pick and choose out of here, maybe some of the colors that I want to use. But I'm obsessed with this color palette. I think it's so much fun. Right? Is that not like the perfect like makeup line color palette for Valentine's Day or something?
It all came from that, like the changes you made to that little brush stroke?
Yes.
That's cool, dude.
Wait, chat. I have something new to show you. Oh, chat, I need to find out where it is. Okay, what we can do is we can go make a folder of our colors. Oh, chat, we're chasing this one. I'm going to make it up. Then with the folder selected, we come to this drop-down menu, and we can go to Create Swatch Info. Chat, this is so cool. And you can do all kinds of different settings here. Hit Create. Chat, how long have you spent doing this?
I saw that.
How long have you spent doing this? Like
typing everything, nonstop? Formatting it. Is it flush left? Is it flush right?
Yep. Magic. So all you need to do again, put all your colors in a folder, come up here, and then you go to Create Swatch Info. Knowledge is power. All right, Nick, what do you got?
Oh, it was working so good. What happened? Wait, hold on for a second. So here, I had my lightning going. Where's the lightning?
Sure you did.
Oh, here it is. There we go. Right, watch this. There we go. Curiosity in a nutshell.
I like that. And I didn't do anything. I got distracted and I made a really cool color palette that I liked. So again, everyone's freaking out. The color palette's pretty awesome. When you're doing warm-ups, there's no wrong answers. Make sure that you are like trying everything, chasing any of the like things that you have on the side. Just see what happens.
Good stuff, man. I feel like I'm warmed up. I have a whole day ahead of me, so now I'm really ready.
I am flying to San Francisco, so I will be probably asleep. All right, so which if you want to hang out tomorrow, chat, we're doing some stuff tomorrow. We're doing a whole day branding exercise. I'm starting by laying out the branding. Emily Poulin is going to be building out the brand. Then we have Ellie coming in, Ellie Mott coming in to apply that brand in some applications for the client. And then we'll finish up the day by creating a campaign using that brand. So tomorrow, full branding day, start to finish. It's going to be crazy. All right, our last one. We got 5 minutes. Nick, the Firefly story. We're going to use Adobe Firefly to imagine a story and generate references to explore new styles. Chat number 7. Don't overpromise. The title says 8 creative warm-ups, so I'm giving you 8. Don't overpromise. Let's all practice that one right now.
That counts. That counts.
Okay. And 8, have fun. Chat, we've been having so much fun. We did 8 things, 8 creative warm-ups. Easy peasy. Love it. All right, Nick, you want to head over to Firefly and let's have some fun.
All right, we're doing a story now, huh? All right. Let's do it. Oh, we have a yellow background. We're going to go to white. We only have about a few minutes here. Is there a generative button that says, "Oh, we're doing Firefly"?
Okay, chat. Here's what I love to do to start out a story. Gibberish. Just pound on your keyboard and then hit generate and see what happens. And this is going to be a great place to start. What? What in the world?
Wait, did you just do...
I literally, Nick, look at my prompt. It is just like complete gibberish.
Look at mine. Same thing.
Whoa. So chat, really cool stuff.
Look at that.
That style is so cool. I love the geometry of that style.
What the heck? This was literally us just going like tapping on the keys, right?
Yep. Wow. And I am obsessed with this. Ooh. And so I want to run with this. This is like a distinguished animal. So I'm going to go to generate similar.
Yeah.
And then we'll go close out and look at this. Oh my goodness. I still like the colors the best on this.
There we go. All right, cool.
And what's cool is Firefly now has like a little thing down here that shows you all the different variations that you've created. So you can kind of see a timeline. Nick, what are you doing over there?
I found this one. We went with similar ones. And boy, I think we're starting to tell a little bit of a story here, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
This is great. And I love the way, you're right, it has this timeline now on the very bottom. This is cool. Every time I load up on Firefly, there's something new. It's really killing it. This is awesome. Ooh, what next? All right. I still like the original, though. That just has
and something really cool. I am using the photo that I had as a style reference. I still like it better here. Like, the tones are so good. And so maybe I want to change it. Yeah, I want to do art, turn off auto, and I want to use this as my style reference. So I'm going to go here, and we are going to go to style reference. And then I'm going to do like links, portrait, vintage, muted colors, and then let's maybe do with florals in the foreground. And let's see what we can get here, because like this one is so good. Actually, I'm going to go back and download that because it's really cool. Okay, it's still a little bit too intense for me. So let's see if we change this to photo, what that looks like. Okay, I like this. And let's do like painting. Painting. And let's go like old photo. I don't know.
Gosh, this is making like fine art. This is really something.
This is so good. Okay, I'm downloading this. We're gonna upscale it.
I love that. Oh, this has got like a little mosaic in it almost. Look at that. So I used that original one, did it as like I was following on what you did. I used it as a style reference, but then I added my prompt, an artist breaking free from the norm. Then it added, you know how it has like predictive text?
Yes.
It added sun, painting, watercolor, ink, illustration. So you could see we started there, we made through here, and now we have this like, look at the detail in that. That's really something else.
That's again, crazy.
Beautiful colors that I don't think I would like ever pick on my own. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. All right. So now let's add what else? We could take one of these. This could be our style reference, right? So edit. Oh, so this is cool too. You can pop it right over. I forget. You can pop it right over to Express, which is great.
Yep.
Similar generate.
So I'm getting like our two photorealistic, and so I really want it to get like a little more painting. Oil painting, maybe like detailed. Let's see if I can I want to get back to like that style that I had. Art, let's try Oh, wait, where's the style? Visual intensity. I definitely want down and strength all the way up. Let's try that. And chat, we do have like 1 minute left. So whatever this is going to be the last one.
This is it.
Okay. I'm not mad about this. I think this looks really cool. I like this portrait kind of style of the links. We're going to upscale it. I like it. I'm not mad about it. I think it's cool. All right, Nick, what do you got?
I'm doing a quick thing here. I brought it into Express. Yes. And to summarize everything, I'm going to do practice. We're going to do it in a very classic font.
Ooh, that's cool.
This vibe. Wow, I think it knew to give me that. We'll give it a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit of a drop.
At the bottom?
Yep, let's give it a little drop shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah, the bottom sounds better. There we go.
Yep.
Guys, in a nutshell, practice.
We did it.
Story.
Yes, so do some warm-ups, and we will see you again next week for another episode of Adobe Office Hours. Bye, everybody.
Later.